Hey boys, what is up? Welcome back to a bit of a different video, and as the title suggests, if I title this, but I probably will, it'll be something like Rugby Challenge 3 Debacle, something like that, and I'm pretty much just going to go over just some of the nonsense and some of the, just the terrible way True Blue markets their games, and it's going to be a bit of a rant video, honestly. So True Blue, if you don't know, they're the publishers behind Rugby League Live 3 and now Rugby Challenge 3, which was announced, I think it first got announced back in July. I think it was back then, correct me if I'm wrong, but it was somewhere around then. Before I get into that, I just want to get into the Rugby League Live 3 quickly, and that is the patch for that. So the patch for that is it's gonna be a big patch, and it's gonna fix a lot of things. It's gonna improve AI and all that sort of stuff, right? Big Ant, that's already out for PC. PC have got to play on that patch for a long time now. They had a beta version, and now it's gone into the full release. So they're sitting pretty. They get to play a better game. But us console users, us paupers, Big Ant have put the patch through to True Blue, but for some fucking unbeknownst reason, they put this through ages ago, but True Blue just have not made the processes in place to put it through. Now, I can't say for certain if it's all True Blue. I mean, it could be something to do with Microsoft or Sony, but I have a sneaky suspicion that this relates to Rugby Challenge 3. I have two theories as to why the patch is delayed. One of the reasons could be that True Blue are holding it for the release. Yeah, they're holding it to release it when the new season of Rugby League starts. Now, that's not necessarily a terrible business decision if you think about it, because, yeah, people are going to be back into Rugby League, and if they release a patch, then people will get back and play the game, which makes sense, but at the same time, it's still fucking garbage that it's taken this long. If that's the reason, then it's still terrible by True Blue. They shouldn't be doing it. But the other theory that I've got, and probably more likely, although, I don't know, who knows with True Blue, and the other theory I've got is Rugby Challenge 3 is coming out sometime. Who the hell knows, but True Blue are meant to be responsible for the marketing and advertising of it, but we'll get to that in a bit. But it sort of feels like they're busy with Rugby Challenge 3, although they're not actually doing anything, so they're putting Rugby League Live 3 stuff to the side and just focusing on the Rugby Challenge 3 side of things, which, again, makes a bit of sense, but, again, I'll say it's ridiculous, and it just goes to show that True Blue just really haven't learned anything over the last years and years of publishing these games. And we'll talk about the Rugby Challenge 3 stuff. So, like I said, it got announced, the game got announced it was releasing, or that it was being made back in July, and pretty much, I think the speculation going around was that it was going to be released, like, at the end of the year, so a couple of months from then. And they did release, like, a fan hub, pretty much similar to the Rugby League Live 3 stuff, so that was cool. You know, it seems like a bit of a copy of Rugby League Live 3. I don't know how that all works, but, you know, it's a good thing for rugby. I mean, it works excellent in league, so the fan hub is a great addition to any sports game, in my opinion. It's amazing. So it's good that Rugby Challenge 3 will have it. But yeah, they announced the fan hub, and then pretty much silence, and anyone that's been involved with True Blue will know that this is pretty common. And so obviously time goes by, no news goes through. I mean, I checked the Scottish Canon, sub to him if you wanna know more about the rugby stuff. But you know, I check the Scottish Canon's videos every so often to see if there's any new info and stuff. And because if there's any new info, it'll definitely be on his channel. But just nothing, man. Just total silence. Just no new info. True Blue not stating anything. You know, people have to go and email, you know, the head of, like, they have to email, like, all these other affiliates and True Blue themselves to get any sort of info, and that info is, like, really cryptid and, doesn't really give anything away either, but it at least shows something. But people will get this info from emails, and True Blue will still not post anything about it. So there's actually a True Blue like Facebook page, official Rugby Challenge 3 Facebook page. If you go to that, there's literally nothing. I think it has like the official Rugby Challenge 3 covers, and they got released like months and months and months ago. There's nothing else. People wouldn't even understand that the game is even coming out. Like, and this is the point I've been meaning to get to. I've just been rambling and ranting, but True Blue seem to have this motto that they don't need to advertise, they don't need to spend money on marketing and stuff like that, because the hardcore fans will still buy the game. And that's true. That's 100% true. True Blue 100% correct on that. Hardcore fans will still buy rugby league games, rugby union games, whatever it is, you know. But that's not the issue. They want to be marketing towards casual players. I mean, I'm more of a league guy, but I still like union and I'll still cover the game. But more casual people, they're not going to even know that this game exists. There's nothing on it. You would have to be very lucky to stumble across any sort of info on this game, because there's nothing. There's absolutely nothing that suggests that this game is coming out. And it's like, it just fucking wrecks my mind to think that True Blue think that this is how you should advertise. Because if you look at like every game nowadays that comes out, it seems like they're really trying to hammer home the casual market. They're really trying to get the casual players in, because gaming has got a lot bigger lately and it's a lot more casual players. So it seems crazy that True Blue just doesn't advertise. And the thing I don't get is that advertising doesn't have to be super expensive. Like, I know people act like, oh, TV ads, they're going to cost big bucks. It doesn't have to be fucking TV ads. Like, YouTube is a big thing. You look at my channel, you look at the Scottish Cannon, any info he gets plenty of views on the Rugby Challenge 3 stuff. And I mean, I look at my channel, and back when Rugby League Live 3 was announced, I was like, it felt like I was doing better advertising and marketing than True Blue ever did. Like, I got heaps of views, like a lot of views on any sort of info vids. And the funny thing was that a lot of those info videos I made, True Blue never like put those out in statements or put it on their Facebook page that something got updated or there was this and that. And it just doesn't make sense, because you got to get the hype, you got to get anticipation going, and it's just tape it off. I mean, I know what'll happen. Like, the game Rugby Challenge 3 now, it's like people are estimating like March, and that seems about right, about March time, and like it's pretty obvious what's gonna happen. I mean, they're probably you know, it's True Blue, so don't want to talk too soon. The chances are there could be another delay. But, you know, what'll probably happen is in a couple of months' time, probably like, I don't know, February, maybe late February, they'll probably release a trailer, and then bang, bang, the game will come out. That's how True Blue works. And the sad thing is that I thought True Blue really started to fix their act, because I thought Rugby League Live 3, they started to do a few good things. I thought, you know, they did a few play sessions, and they had a couple of NRL stars, like I remember Clemmer and Reynolds and a couple other guys that came to the events. And you know, it doesn't help everyone, like not everyone can get to those, but it gets a bit of hype going, it gets like people excited, and they got to record some footage and stuff. But then, you know, the patch for Rugby League Live 3 has been delayed, and now the Rugby Challenge 3 thing, like, who even knows? And the thing that most people are annoyed about with True Blue is the fact that they don't let anybody know. You know, if things are delayed, if things aren't going to script, then people want to know. Just leaving them in the dark just causes frustration. It causes people to just lose hope in it. And the one it seems like such common knowledge. It seems ridiculous that I have to say this, but I feel like a tip that I could give True Blue is when they're like, it seems every time this happens, right? When they announce a game's going to be released, it seems like they have like a window. Like, let's say they have a 3-month window. The game could come out August, or it could come out in like November, right? True Blue, for some reason, will always go with the low estimate. They'll always say the game will be out in August, right? They'll always go for the low one. It seems like just basic fucking common sense that you would say the far away one. You would say the game is estimated to come out at the latest date, right? You would say the latest date. So you wouldn't get people's hopes up, but you would get people of an idea of when it would come out, and that would be a definite, right? And then, let's say the game is able to come out early, you're able to say, oh, the good news, guys, the game is coming out a month early. People will fucking praise True Blue. They'll be over the moon. But no, True Blue always goes for like the low estimate, and it always backfires. It always gets delayed. So yeah, I mean, this video is going on for like over 10 minutes now. I'll probably wrap it up soon. But yeah, Rugby Challenge 3, I mean, it could be a really good game. I'm probably going to cover it. Might do a series, might do a few vids. I'm not too sure. It depends how good the game is. But yeah, I mean, I feel sorry for the Rugby Union fans out there. I mean, I'm complaining about the patch not coming for Rugby League Live 3, but, you know, at least we have a game that's out, and a good game that's out. Rugby Union guys, they're still having to wait. They're still being left in the dark by True Blue. But yeah, that's just a little ramble that I've gone on. Hopefully you guys, if you guys have managed to last this long, props to you guys. But yeah, look forward to more videos in the future. Some Rugby Challenge 3 stuff hopefully in the future whenever it comes out. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.